What is the price of a bee? And what is its value? How about a bat? Or a tree? Can we even put a value on nature? These days, investment models and culture need to shift towards more sustainable choices. What if you were given the opportunity to invest in a small parcel of land, say 15,000 hectares? You could put a farm on this land, growing produce or grazing cattle. You could build a housing development, or excavate it for fossil fuels buried deep within. All of these investments would yield returns, some more than others, and all are financially viable choices. But what about growing a woodland? Once your woodland reaches maturity after about 30 years, the monetary value of the timber would be around €73,000. Over the same period, that's a much smaller return than, say, farmland. €259 million less. But let's forget about the price for the moment and look at the value. A complex woodland ecosystem does essential work for our planet and for humankind. It helps regulate the climate by creating oxygen and fostering pollination. It improves the local environment through soil stabilization and flood prevention. It can provide us with food and medicine and keep us happy and healthy. To cut a long story short, the value of these services for our parcel of land over 30 years has actually been calculated at €613 million. That's a lot more than farmland would return. But will an investor ever see this value on the bottom line? At the moment, no. If your woodland reduces air pollution, this service cannot currently be parcelled up and sold to investors. The cost of not planting a forest doesn't enter into the equation. To give another example, our oceans are worth at least €20.5 trillion, according to the World Wildlife Fund, and goods and services from coastal and marine environments amount to about €2 trillion each year. That would put the ocean as the 7th largest economy in the world in terms of GDP. So what if regulators intervened to place an economic value on nature? Sustainable developments could be a key driver of returns. Such regulation could communicate the true value of ecosystems in comparison with man-made services, as well as making evident the full cost of those activities which degrade them. To achieve the UN's 2030 Sustainable Development Goals may well require a transformation of our financial system, its culture, and its incentives. The European Commission are working on a complete rethink of the way we put a price on natural resources. Whichever side of the forest you fall, regulatory frameworks are coming. What if, one day in the near future, all of our investment decisions were taken with sustainability at their core? How would the world look different?